Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Gamers Den, the show where you, the viewer, gonna be the host for all the video game walkthroughs or playthroughs, but you stay for the pop culture knowledge. And today we look at Kraven the Hunter. Most because he's got a new movie coming. I think uh, Sony announced that along with Marvel and with their big team up. A bunch of new stuff is coming out, but until that movie comes out, let alone gets like a first trailer. Kraven the Hunter is, out of all of Spider-Man's villains, again pretty out there, pretty obscure. He's appeared in quite a few different cartoons, but he still kind of falls to the wayside compared to the likes again of Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Venom, Carnage, and the various symbiotes and other goblins. So unfortunately, if you're not one of the symbiotes, goblins, or the bad doctor, you're gonna fall to the wayside. But Kraven's real name is Sergei Kravenov. He's Russian. I'm not even gonna pronounce his Russian name. I'm gonna try. Let's see here. He also comes into he's not just a Spider-Man villain. He's a Black Panther and Tigra villain too. Tigra is very obscure too. Um, and apparently is the half brother of the Chameleon, which we'll be getting to him at a later video. I think I may use him. That might be the next one. I don't know. So let's see here. He first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man number 15 in August of 1964, created by Stanley and Steve Ditko, like most of them. Um, his place of origin is from Volgograd, Russia. I am so sorry for all my Russia viewers for that. He was one of the founding members of the Sinister Six. So was a part of the Criminal Family and the Avengers in 1959. So I'm assuming it's an alternate future with that one. He's part of the Army of Evil and the Justice Pals. So he's been on both sides of the coin. His partnerships have been with Calypso Ezelia and Squirrel Girl. Well, Squirrel Girl's pretty much rubbed shoulders with everybody at this point. Um, wow, he's apparently taken up the mantle of Spider-Man and the Scarlet Spider, as well as the unhuntable Sergei. I've never heard of those first two. I didn't even know he was a spider at one point. His abilities include enhanced physical attributes and a skilled tactician, tracker, and hand-to-hand combatant. So, he's typically portrayed as a renowned big game hunter. And of course, he's hunting the Spider-Man. The biggest game that you could think of. Um, so he's also helped Spider-Man a couple of times. I actually have watched the '90s Spider-Man film series, and he helped out a little bit after his debut episode. So, no. But he's apparently one of the more formidable enemies. And I can see why. While no, he doesn't have, you know, metal arms or an alien piece of sludge attached to him or mechanical wings coming out attached on a suit. Dude's got mad tracking skills, mad um survival training. Dude can literally be right under your hat and you would never know it, making it extremely difficult for Spider-Man because usually Kraven will not actually fight Spider-Man a lot of times at the start of it. Might trade a few blows with his spear, but usually will let his traps do the talking. And usually Spider-Man has to figure out where his traps are. These include everything from bear traps to pitfalls to the rope on a tree where you attach it and it's like a little line. Everything. It's it's like it's so dude's more tricky than anything else. They're usually depicted as a Russian. I don't know what kind of skin color you'd really go for. Off white, I guess. But I think he is supposed to be Russian if his name's anything to go by and his affiliation. But he's also got this leopard like fluff coat, orange undershirt, with no sleeves, cargo pants, that are tan, and if I remember correctly, he's got boots on. I could be wrong on that, but I've also seen him as, yeah, something like that. But I've also seen him where he's spliced with a lion during the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon. So, let's see, another media, another versions. So during the Secret War storyline, he appeared as the different Sinister Six, of course. He was in Marvel 1602, Marvel Noir, Marvel Zombies, of course, Marvel Zombies Return, Old Man Logan, um, Spider-Gwen, Ultimate Marvel, what the, Marvel 2004 to 2005, Marvel Age Spider-Man, all kinds of them, all kinds of stuff. He's appeared in, apparently in a Iron Man animated series episode. He was intended to appear in the 1960 Spider-Man, so he couldn't really use him. But they couldn't really use him because of the Marvel Superheroes animated series. He appeared in 1981 Spider-Man series. As well as Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Appeared in 1994 one, as I've stated. A Counter Earth version in Spider-Man Unlimited also appeared. I forgot about him. Spider-Man the New Animated Series in a two-part episode. Spectacular Spider-Man, as I stated. Appears in Ultimate Spider-Man as a formidable foe. Apparently in 2017 Spider-Man, as well as Avengers Panthers Quest. Okay. I don't think I've seen that cartoon series yet. Apparently Kraven's spear, which he's always got a spear. That's like his trademark weapon. Appeared at the end in the Pope end credit scene of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 from 2014. He would have appeared in the Sinister Six and the Amazing Spider-Man 3 before the franchise was canceled. That whole thing. He originally apparently was supposed to be in Black Panther. That would have been cool. That would have been cool, giving Kraven a new foe that we haven't seen him fight in a while, I guess. Director John Watts was interested in using Kraven in the sequel to Spider-Man Far From Home. It became a backup plan apparently, so. In case the multiverse didn't happen, but it ultimately did. And then of course Kraven the Hunter movie, as I've stated. He's appeared in a couple of video games as well. Dude's like, oh, he's been voiced by Jim Cummings once. That's cool. I love Jim Cummings. He's awesome. He's an awesome voice actor. Very versatile actor too. But he's been played by a number of voice actors over the years. But dude's one of my favorites, and I do think he's a little underappreciated by the fans of Marvel because there's so many different Spider-Man villains. I mean, I don't even know how many. I don't know too many people that know Spider-Man and Spider-Man villains, but also just happen to know Kraven the Hunter as well. Happen to know the name or whatever. He's not. He's not as well known, and like with the Vulture and a couple of other villains, if you're not Doc Ock, if you're not the Green Goblin or the Hobgoblin, if you're not the various slew of symbiotes, especially Venom and Carnage, not many people are going to really know you unless you've been in a movie at least once. Sassy, get out. Out. Sorry about that. Dog tried to sneak past me. But, yeah, I personally love Kraven because he gives Spider-Man something else, something new, and keeps him on his toes, so to speak, and fingertips. Because Kraven isn't like your typical supervillain. Yes, he's got enhanced strength, speed, agility, senses, and all that, but the dude's a tracker. The dude's a hunter. Thus the name, Kraven the Hunter. And dude's wily. Dude knows how to get away from Spider-Man if he needs to. And even though Spider-Man's got enhanced speed and agility himself, he gets put on the back foot a lot of times with Kraven. It's actually kind of cool that in that regard that Spider-Man has to outsmart this foe rather than outfight him. Whereas and that's the way with a couple of different villains like Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Chameleon. He's got to be smarter. And we'll look at the Chameleon next week, or Chameleon, depending on who you are. I've heard it said both ways on multiple different characters with that name. So, um, with that being said, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and of course, go down to the comment section down below. Let me know. Do you know Kraven the Hunter? Have you ever? Do you want to see his new movie that's supposed to come out? Me personally, I think that movie's gonna be really tricky to make because Kraven's main goal is to hunt the spider. I don't know too many characters he's gone up against that are villains that they could use in that film. Maybe he goes up against his brother. Who knows? Maybe this will be the first time we actually see the chameleon on screen too. First official one. We had that little thing from on Far From Home. Little if you've seen Matt Pat's videos, you know. But besides that, I'll see you guys next time. This has been the Gamers Den's History of the Underappreciated. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye.